Up next, it's never too early for a child to start their education.
And if visiting colleges are a problem, then one local campus has a mobile solution.
This and more coming up on this episode of Frisco ISD-TV. Welcome to this episode of Frisco ISD-TV. I'm Morgan Rhodes.
And I'm Jared Gonzalez-Yapp. Schools across the district give students the chance to celebrate what makes them unique.
In this elementary, my dear, Kyle Bradford shows us the difference a new day can make.
While students live with disabilities, other students may not understand what they go through. With Diverse Abilities Day, Norris Elementary provided an experience of a lifetime.
Diverse Abilities Day is a day that we set up for our campus. It offers our students and our staff lifelong lessons of acceptance and understanding, and they do it through different stations.
With stations ranging from hearing impairment to diverse ability awareness, students at Norris experienced how it felt to be different.
Sign language one, because I got to learn more about sign language and how to spell.
Was the hearing station, because we got to put headphones on and see what it felt like to be deaf.
In addition to stations, motivational speaker Lloyd Backrack brought light as well.
I think children who are differently abled have look at me as a role model and as someone that who's been there before them and has paved the way.
Backrack's message encouraged conversation.
He allowed students to witness to his story, but also to practice it within a safe space. And also he opened up dialogue surrounding his disabilities.
People are the same as you and everyone's different, so no one should be bullied.
He was giving the message that, treat everybody the way you want to be treated.
These Diverse Abilities Day activities proved to be beneficial for their campus.
It just grows a deeper understanding for the individual differences that we all have.
Because it is such a positive opportunity for students. I think we have to sometimes live in other people's shoes so we can understand.
Hopefully the stations and the speaker provided students with a better understanding of what their fellow classmates go through. I'm Kyle Bradford for Frisco ISD-TV.
Thanks, Kyle. Because of modern technology, students who couldn't attend school otherwise now can. In the middle of it all, Kate Fernie shares this Moss Middle Schooler's story.
Many have heard of the importance of making connections between home and school. This Moss Middle School student is definitely in control of her learning. Emerson has lived with an autoimmune disease for all her life. Because of it, she can't physically go to school with her peers.
Emerson has been diagnosed with quadriplegic cerebral palsy. She also has seizure disorder and a compromised immune system. So she's not able to always be out and around with everyone due to her weakened immune system, because when she catches a cold, then it turns into pneumonia very quickly.
While not physically present, she shows up virtually and enjoys the same things as other students.
Being apart and talking with them. Mm-hmm.
Emerson's attendance is made possible with the help of a robot.
We're thrilled with the robot. It's something that connects her with her peers and her classmates at school. It gives her that ability to stay connected, to be a part of the classroom.
We are able to kind of Skype in using the robot so she can participate and see her classmates.
Her classmates love having her around and include her in class activities.
We're having a lot of fun stuff.
I show it on a monster.
We get to talk more, and I think it's a good bonding experience.
As she navigates the robot around campus, Emerson is able to stay connected with her peers and enjoy the school experience. I'm Kate Fernie for Frisco ISD-TV.
Thanks, Kate. Visiting college hours away can be a challenge. In higher learning, Jillian Canlis answers this question in a campus parking lot.
While many students go on college visits, what's it like to have a college come to you? Collin College rolled to the Student Opportunity Center. Their Mobile Go Center made its first appearance on a Frisco ISD campus to guide students into their future.
It allows them to get awareness on what programs we have and which areas that they might want to, look into, because sometimes we have students that come that they have no idea what type of classes they want to take. So we just assist them in finding out what might, be a perfect fit for them.
Collin College and Frisco ISD joined forces to prepare students.
This is a collaboration with our career counselor. Frisco ISD has Collin career counselors on every high school campus, and they come once a week. And we have worked in partnership with Katrina Johnson, who set up the vehicle and our students today. What they're doing on this vehicle right now, they are doing their application, which is the first step. And they're also finding out about the different campuses that are offered to our students in the area, as well as financial aid.
The Mobile Go trailer drives a clear path for students in their college readiness. I'm Jillian Kenless for Frisco ISD-TV.
I'm so ready for summer.
Same here. I'm ready to catch some waves.
Okay, aside from that, what have you been up to?
Trying to get rid of this cold I have and find which medicine to take. I think Frisco ISD-TV's Bailey Coyle can help me with that by examining the CT Center Medical Microbiology class.
While antibiotics are prescribed to cure illnesses and change how you feel, students in medical microbiology at the Career and Technical Education Center examine how effective these meds really are.
This lab is the antibiotic resistance lab. So we're teaching the students all about bacteria and how to not overuse bacteria and the problems because of it.
The lab gives students skills they can use in and out of the classroom.
I learned the importance of antibiotics in curing infection, but then I also learned the importance of how to properly utilize antibiotics.
I thought it was useful to know that there are different types of antibiotics that can cure a bacterial infection, which is good because if someone was allergic to one antibiotic, they have a different type of antibiotic they can use.
The lab teaches students several things. First, from a patient's perspective, if the student were a patient, the first thing they will want to do is completely take an entire dose of antibiotic. We also get a chance to talk about how antibiotics are used in our food industry. If the animals that we're eating are raised on antibiotics, then you possibly have a bacterial infection. The doctor doesn't know which antibiotics, for example, the chicken has been on, and so antibiotics no longer work the way that they should. They're starting to not cure bacterial infections, mostly because the bacteria is evolving.
Students applied knowledge from previous lessons to gain new experiences.
So all of the stuff that we did in our past labs, such as aseptic technique and how to inoculate a plate, we got to use it in this lab in a way that's more practical than the basics. It was more akin to what being an actual microbiologist is like.
To work with bacteria such as E. coli or S. epidermidis is something that not many people around the country and the state get to do.
The side effects of this antibiotics lab are beneficial.
It's important to know the basics, and if you don't know how bacteria works, then you can't really know anything else, so it's important as a foundational start to my career.
I'm Bailey Coyle for Frisco ISD-TV.
Morgan, how old are you when you first started school?
I think I started when I was about 4, the basic age,
In our community segment, Frisco ISD-TV's Madison McFarland meets some of our youngest students in Frisco ISD at the Early Childhood School.
How many beehives? Count them in 5.
Wow, you're reading that upside down.
I can read it upside down if I want.
It's never too early to get your education going in the right direction. The Early Childhood School prepares students for kindergarten by meeting their individual needs.
Our goal is to make sure that they learn all of the pre-K guidelines and learn all of those academic skills to make them kindergarten ready. Academically, they are going to be top of their class when they get to kindergarten, but I also believe that it teaches them to learn how to solve problems, get along with others in our world.
To our school for 3, 4, and 5-year-olds who qualify to come to our school because they have
some sort of disability or some sort of need that would be beneficial if they came prior to starting kindergarten. It's always a joyful place. It's always buzzing. There's always something going on. You know, we're 3- and 4-year-olds and some 5-year-olds. They're always into something and they're always playing. We learn through play. So I think it's active and joyful and fun.
What do you guys learn?
We're learning about putting syllables to words.
Ooh, can you describe how that is?
Hot dog, put it together and it says hot dog. We come to school and pack our backpack and then say the pledge and read a story and we go into color and then we eat snack and go to playground. Sometimes it's cold and teachers just left us dance.
The primary goal is not only to prepare students for kindergarten, but to teach them lifelong skills.
Because we encompass the whole child in everything that we do, they are being prepared to go out and do whatever they want later on. You know, we are leveling the playing field for them, because most of the kids who come in have some kind of a economic or physical disability. There's some kind of a disadvantage that our children have. And so by coming here, they are learning coping mechanisms and they're learning how to do things that the other children might already be doing, so that the playing field is level, or even more than level, when they go on to kindergarten and beyond.
Teachers at the early childhood school appreciate the feedback they receive from parents and work to make sure they're involved.
The parents are very happy. They talk about like how supportive we are and the positive environment that we provide for the kids. So they're very happy of all the work that we do and how we interact with their children.
A lot of our parents are really appreciative of the things that we do because we do try to have a cooperative environment with our parents. So we get a lot of feedback from them, we send them a lot of feedback, and we really try to work together to make sure their student progresses.
What is your favorite part about coming to school every day?
Go to the library.
Go to the library. What do you do in the library?
Read books.
Read books? What is your favorite book?
About the unicorn. I play the Roblox.
What's that?
There's a Lego toys. I play a dog. I play outside. I play my friend. All the butterflies as they flutter by. Can you count them? I can count them.
Like William is now reading his book Right Side Up, the early childhood school is a place where necessary adjustments can be made to transition students to the next level.
Now I know my ABCs. Won't you see with me?
I'm Madison McFarland for Frisco ISD-TV.
Well, that's all we have for you for this episode of Frisco ISD-TV.
Join us next time when we see what food trucks are in the making.
And how new toys are being built at a middle school. I'm Morgan Rhodes.
And I'm Gonzalez-Yapp. Thanks for watching.